Energy is ours. These were the words I heard again and again last month when I was in the Faroe Islands. From politicians, from CEOs, and from ordinary people. Energy is ours. And so I'd like to tell you a pity story. The Faroes are a small Nordic island group at 62 degrees north. A population of just over 50,000 people, and yet they have more autonomy than Scotland does. Let that sink in. A population of 50,000 people with more autonomy than Scotland. And guess what? They're thriving. The Faroes have 100% community-owned wind farms. Every profit, every penny goes back into their communities, investing in innovation, in grid resilience, and in infrastructure. Their wind farms are small, dispersed, and integrated. Their national energy company sees it as their job to keep prices low and affordable. When I was there recently, I asked the CEO how many people in the Faroe Islands are in fuel poverty. And he looked genuinely confused back at me, and he thought it was a trick question. He told me, Hannah Mary, I don't understand. Because here's the thing, fuel poverty doesn't exist in Faroes. Now compare that to my home, the Shetland Islands. We host one of the largest onshore wind farms in the whole of Europe, privately owned, 103 turbines across the spine of Shetland, frequently curtailed, and 25% of our community is in fuel poverty. The very wind that creates profit for Viking Energy is the same wind that leaves too many Shetlanders struggling to heat their homes. And this is a story told many times over Scotland. Something doesn't add up. Something is deeply broken. These are political choices. These are Westminster choices. Successive UK governments choosing to prioritise corporations over communities again and again and again. As we all know, energy is reserved to Westminster. And right now, Scotland has very limited power to build the fair, affordable system that we need, however much we want it, or however much we need it. We have all the energy and none of the power. But it doesn't need to be this way. When it comes to energy, Scotland has won the lottery, not once, but twice. First with oil and gas, and now with renewables. And here's the secret. Unlike oil and gas, wind will not run out. Scotland's energy must be in Scotland's hands. We need to treat energy as a public good, something that drives down bills. We need to back our homegrown supply chain with local content requirements. If we're going to build offshore wind, it must coexist and not compete for space against our native family-owned fishing fleets. We need rural and island communities to feel in control, with industry welcomed on their terms. And most importantly, we need to move away from community benefit to community ownership. All of these changes we need, and all of them begin with self-governance. Now, I'm sure everyone in this room gets it. But if you are one of the many in Scotland who is unsure about self-governance, then let me speak to you directly. I do not underestimate the strength of the uncertainty that you feel. You love Scotland as much as I do. You are as patriotic and as hopeful about our country as I am. But we must ask ourselves honestly, is the United Kingdom many voted to remain part of in 2014 the same United Kingdom that we live in today? We have been dragged out of Europe against our will. The UK has moved further and further to the right. Westminster has delivered a decade of chaos, and the decisions there have plunged thousands of Scots into fuel poverty. Surely we can do better than this. And I know that we can, because Scotland is big enough. Scotland is smart enough, strong enough, energy rich enough, and above all else, brave enough. We have the capabilities. We have the skills. We have the workforce and the resources and the ambition to match any country on this earth. Our people have powered the energy industry for decades, and they will power the next one too. And now we have something extraordinary, a second chance at this energy game. A chance to do what should have been done decades ago. A chance to build a system that is fair and works for Scotland, not against us and not around us. I believe with all of my heart that Scotland's best days are ahead of us and not behind us. But only if we choose them, and only if we choose them together.